I'm on the fence about which nitrous oxide pre-workout product to buy. You aren't going to bash arginine, are you?
The research does not support the conclusion that supplementing with arginine is an effective way to enhance athletic goals.
Well, maybe not athletic goals, but I know that arginine increases muscle protein synthesis.
No.
Alan, I think you are wrong. I know lots of bros who say it works.
On what basis? Did some tan buff guy with shaved loins say so?
Well, the salesman at GNC says it does.
That is about as sensible as taking a straw and sniffing a line of red ants for the pre-workout rage. Don't take my word for it. Look up the 2003 study by Alan Aragon.
Well, at least you can't argue about arginine being able to spike your growth hormone. So that is a good reason to take arginine before a workout.
The research shows that exercise alone will produce a significantly greater growth hormone response than adding supplemental arginine to your workout.
How about glutamine? At least glutamine is worth the money, everyone says so.
I know glutamine has proven itself effective for alleviating all sorts of gastric disease. But it has failed for every other purpose it's been hyped to fulfill.
I don't understand.
Let me spoon-feed you this. Glutamine is a waste of money for bodybuilding purposes.
But glutamine helps promote glycogen storage.
A decade ago it was shown that whey protein actually caused greater rates of glycogenesis. Why is that issue important to you?
Never mind. Glutamine clearly enhances recovery.
The literature does not support that. See the study by Phillips.
Glutamine lets you grow bigger muscles.
Glutamine has consistently failed to increase strength and lean mass. See the studies by Wilkinson and Kando.
How about carnitine? I acted like you, and went to PubMed, and saw some studies on carnitine, so I know it is worth the money.
Ah, a PubMed ninja is amongst us.
So, you admit that I got you on carnitine?
Bro, statistical significance does not always equal clinical significance. And that's where carnitine fails. Along with muscle, carnitine does not actually increase, which is important in producing many of the metabolic effects, just by ingesting it.
Are you going to say that creatine is junk too?
No, creatine has a lot of evidence supporting its effectiveness.
Yeah, I loaded 50 grams a day for a month, and then dropped it to just 20 grams per day.
The supplement companies love bros like you.
Alan, you must load, if you want to creatine to work.
Wrong. Besides, even if you choose to load, there is no evidence that increasing intake above 20 to 30 grams per day for 5 to 6 days has any potentiating effect on muscle creatine uptake.
Well, I know that I should have some sugar like 4 ounces of grape juice with my creatine to enhance uptake.
Wrong again. First off, the creatine transporter is a sodium chloride dependent transporter, not insulin dependent. So no sugar is needed for uptake.
I can't hear you.
The research shows us that when insulin-augmented muscle creatine accumulation takes place, it needs to have a lot more than a little juicy as the carb. We are talking very high or supraphysiological serum insulin concentrations.
In English?
If your goal is to enhance creatine uptake, you would need to ingest about 90 grams of dextrose each time you take creatine. And once you are saturated, it's not going to do a damn thing.
Well, that must be about creatine monohydrate. I switch back and forth between different fancy creatines.
Big effing deal.
Alan, I found a couple cool products that have creatine ethyl ester in them. They are better than creatine mono.
No. Creatine ethyl ester sucks. This is pretty common knowledge.
If it really sucks, then why do supplement companies keep using it?
The same reason that people buy the book about the blood type diet. Many people are idiots.
How about cocoa? I'm seeing a lot of buzz online about adding cocoa to your shake. It is supposed to be amazing.
Placebo.
No. You get amazing results from cocoa.
Listen, bro. If you can ingest something that you like the taste of, your mood will improve. If you can jack up your mood, you will perform better.
Amazing, I tell you.
There is nothing inherently performance-enhancing about cocoa other than the caffeine it contains.
My favorite doctor, Jim Stopani, encourages the use of ZMA. I was about to buy some ZMA.
Do you realize that Jim is not a medical doctor?
Alan, you are outgunned on this one. Dr. Stopani is a doctor.
Jim has a doctorate in exercise physiology. He is also an employee of a couple of fitness magazines. Those magazines are basically the marketing arm of Weider Supplements.
Dr. Stopani says ZMA is a must-have. ZMA seems to be selling a lot.
ZMA's popularity is due to effective marketing rather than physiological effect.
I give up. I will just take the advice from the GNC salesman.
C'est la vie.